This conference will now be recorded.
I want to go over our new survey program that's available, so that way everybody understands how it works and what guests should expect. So in this example, all of our surveys are the same in all the salons. So I just want to go through the Q&A associated with it and help everybody understand how we can build on this and how we can prevent losing guests by having this be part of our process. So with a guest survey, this is something that will be going out 2 days after they have service with us. And they will be offered a $3 haircut, $3 off their haircut by taking the survey. The survey will take about 2 minutes or less. This is what the description will say when they see it in their email. So the first question we ask is were they greeted in a friendly and professional manner within the first few steps in the salon? Obviously, we want to make sure that's part of a consistent basis. The second question being how would they rate the cleanliness and neatness of the salon? The third question being did they receive a professional consultation? Fourth question being did we meet or exceed their service expectations? Then did your stylist educate you on the products that would work for you at home? The next question is did someone explain our FS Rewards program to you? Last one, or next one, do you feel we provided excellent value for your products and services? Where in this case we're either not meeting expectations or exceeding expectations, and then some things in between. How do they rate our salons against other salons that they visited? And this is one of the most important questions. This is one that we have tagged, which is how likely would they return or refer a friend? And this area here, this is where an alert will be generated for any answer for less than 3. So if they answer very likely, somewhat likely, or probably, there'll be no alert. But if you'll get an alert in the system, then it will show somewhat unlikely and not likely at all. The alerts are, I'll show you where you get your alerts from. So you should see these on a regular basis. So this is where you would find alerts right here. It would just going to show up as survey alerts. We don't have any in here right now, but this is where you would have the survey alerts. And at this point in time, you would go and resolve them. And you could also see responses. We expect these to be resolved on a daily basis by phone call or email, depending on the severity of it, or it might not be always severe. But they do need to be resolved. Once they're resolved, then we can put them away. So this is obviously one of the most important questions. And then we ask them, in thinking about their salon experience, which one describes what's most important to them. This is value spent for the money, or atmosphere, cleanliness, technical ability, or guest service. We ask them to share anything else that they would like for us to know, so we can be better for them. And then, would you be kind enough to provide first and last names, so if you're not satisfied, we can contact. So also, when you are looking at it, you can go into marketing. So it's the same way in the salon. So you were to go into marketing and then survey maintenance. And from there, once you click on the guest service survey, then you can go to view responses. And this is where you can get a rating. So we're really anticipating this being very helpful to us to be able to pinpoint areas that we're not doing a really good job in. These happen to be responses for all of our salons, because when Salon Ultimate set our company up, they set all of the surveys to go to the Arcadia salon, and I've just recently cleaned up the surveys and changed it so each one got it. I don't know why they said it that way. It wasn't very smart, but they did. But I do want to point out just the small thing we have here, because this is 247 surveys, which I think is fairly significant. And I think one of the things that's important to point out here is one that I saw particular right here. Did someone explain our FS Rewards program to you? And we only had 54% of the people said they did. And this is probably the most vital part of the retention and frequency of our guests. They will come more often when they use the rewards program, and they'll spend more. So I just think it's important to point that out, that this is really important in the ability to retain our guests. They need to know that. So this is something that needs to be a mainstay in every consultation. We may or may not take one step further and put together a laminated piece that shows what that is, so it's easy to use for those stylists that may struggle in that area. So nonetheless, I just think it's important to point that out. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. I think that this is going to help us identify the strengths and weaknesses in each salon and be able to build on that. Thank you so much.